And welcome to my channel. My name's Vicky and I'm an artist from the Peak District, and I'm fumbling my way through making my passion into a business. I hope you'll join me for the journey. Not everything's black and white. Well, today it is. We're going to go through the sets of coloured pencils that I own, and we're going to see which of the whites are the most opaque. So these are the ones that will colour over the top of your existing coloured pencils without being brilliant white. Those that are as white as you can get. And of course the blacks. Which ones are the darker ones? I have 4 sets of coloured pencils. The first being the Luminance. That's the black and the white. Then we have the black and the white Derwent Lightfast. The black and the white in the Pablo, and the black and the white in the Polychromos. And I probably say that wrong, but anyway, I don't know why they just can't call them normal things. You may notice I sound a little different today. That is because I decided I would get a cold, so I do apologise for that. So we'll go in with the white of each first. So we've got the Polychromos. So it's sort of blending quite well. It shows up a bit better on that one. Very good on the orange. Okay, and then we will go in with the Lightfast, the Derwent Lightfast. Oh yeah, that one's much brighter there. Yeah, you can, that one stands out a lot better. We'll go in with the Luminance. Please don't break now. And then we will go in with the Pablo. Ah, right. That is actually looking like it's got more pigment than the others. Right, let's try the blacks. So we'll do the same again. The Polychromos. Obviously that's no minor there. They're probably all going to be very much the same. The Lightfast. Oh, breakage. And that does look a lot more pigmented. And then we will go in with the Luminance. And then we will go in with the Pablo. Right, so if we lay down, let's see where we can see. Quite a dark grey, quite a bit of pigment on. Should do it. And the Pablo seems to be the one happier with the white. Yeah, that shows up quite well, doesn't it? Let's give them all the same opportunity. Let's do the Polychromos. Yeah, not so much. Just checking you can still see me. Nice bit of pigment there. Let's go in with the Derwent Lightfast. Yeah, not quite as good. And then we've got the Luminance. A little piggy stick. Yeah, I would say the Pablo is better. Seems a lot brighter. And then if we go in now, oh, we'll try the on the dark colour. That's the Pablo. Polychromos. That is quite good, that one. The Lightfast. Lightfast is very good. And where is the one I'm missing? There, the Lumens. Yeah. So I'm not sure how well you can see that, so I'll just try and turn the camera around. So I don't know how well you can see that, but the Pablo, in my opinion, the white is much stronger. And I think the Lightfast black is the better one, to be fair. There, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm using this piece of paper as a test, because my husband stood on it. So, let's just go to town. Now, obviously, when you're doing your artwork, depending on how you do it, but this is the reason I use Zest-it. So I can put the first lot of colour down, but I can make it so that it spreads evenly and the tooth of the paper is still present, which means those whites will be a lot stronger than those blacks, which I think I will do a video on next. There we go, we've got some nice pigment now. So I am of the opinion that the Pablo is the better white, and you can see there it's doing a really good job. And actually the Derwent Lightfast, which has surprised me, I'll be honest, and now I can't find it, was the better black. Oh yeah. So to conclude, I think the Pablo white has a lot more pigment to it and the Lightfast black. Does it mean you need to rush out and get them? No, not unless you want to. They do them individually. But obviously it does also depend on the type of paper that you're using. This is hot press and therefore fairly smooth. There's not a huge amount of tooth in comparison to something like cold press. Cold press you can get a lot of layers on and the white will still be very visible. Again, if you were using something like Zest-it, some kind of odorless mineral spirit, etc., that will allow you to put the lighter colours, well, any colour, over the top of your first 1 or 2 layers of coloured pencil, depending on how much of the product that you use. If you get to a point where you can't put the white highlights on, you can always do that with brush and pencils, titanium white, and they also do, which you have to mix the powder with, they also do a texture, touch-up texture, which you can put over the top, allow it to dry, and that will allow you to put the coloured pencil over the top. It creates like a layer. So whilst having the right materials does elevate your artwork, a lot of it, most of it, is down to the techniques that you use. So if there are any techniques or anything that you'd like me to go over at any point, pop them down in the comment section. And until next time, Toodle Pip, bye bye.